I think so.
What do I do?
I don't know. I haven't played with it yet. I think you push that button when you talk or something.
Can you guys hear me?
Sort of.
Can you guys hear me?
Say louder.
I don't think you're supposed to say hands up. I don't know why I'm doing this, but the noise was bothering me. So. Really? And I have a cold, so I sound funny.
She thinks she has a cold.
All right. And then we're going to move forward. We know a lot of people are absent because they're on field trips. I think Ms. Kay's class, Ms. Clifford's class, and I think Mr. Myers' class. So we're going to move forward. As these guys are coming in, I'll wait.
It works pretty good.
All right, we know that this is last full week before we wrap up 2016. With this being the last full week, a lot has been going on here at TFA. As you can see, the stage is still set up. Players by the Sea still have another weekend of shows. They're doing the show Elf. So if you're curious, you and your parents come up. We actually have one of your classmates is involved, Matthew Medina. Am I correct? Also, too, after school, there have been a couple of things that have been happening after school. And I know one of them is something that I'll be doing, the running club. The running club. Those people that are interested in running after school, I wanted to start it last Thursday, but last Thursday was not going to work because of the show. And I know that today, me telling you today is so that tomorrow, if you're interested in staying after school for the running club, we will be running on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays after school. Now I know that a few people have been working out with Mr. H over basketball conditioning, and I think the same dates apply for those Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays after school. For those people who are interested in that, it's imperative that you find a ride. Myself and Mr. H cannot get everybody home. However, it's open doors. I got open arms for people that want to stay after and run with me, for those people who want to condition with Mr. H. But you have got to provide a ride. Now, if you can't do it now, talk to your parents as we're getting closer to the break. Mom, I really want to hang out after school, do a little bit of basketball conditioning. Mom, I really want to hang out after school and try to run with Coach Jackson. They're going to be doing 5K runs all around the city. It's open to you guys. Teachers are open to come, and I'm even opening up to some of the elementary students. But the whole key is that you have got to provide yourself a way home via your parents. So let's have a good week. If you have not paid your money for ice skate, priceless. This is a priceless field trip that you get to go ice skating with all of these classmates in here for $10. But the best part is even if you don't want to ice skate, a lot of times you just get free entertainment for just simply going and watching the other people ice skate. Now, some of you guys will be very lazy and choose to stay at home when you got all the rest of the break to say that you're going to do your reflections, which you're not going to do. So you might as well come and enjoy free entertainment, watching me ice skate and other people ice skate, or just ice skating in general, okay? So let's have a good week. I'm gonna turn it over to Dr. J. Thank you, sir.
It is estimated that 800 years before Jesus was born, Isaiah in the 9th chapter, the 6th verse, proclaimed his birth. The understanding was that the Messiah was going to come. Even during Adam and Eve, God suggested that we were going to be redeemed and revived. And then throughout the Old Testament is a promise and activity of Jesus as God. But it is on Isaiah that he spoke of the birth of Christ. For unto us is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. Unto you is born a baby. Unto you is born a child. Mighty God, the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. The understanding that we would come in contact with the Savior and then find salvation to our God. For unto you is born this day in the city of David. We work towards Christmas. We work to understand it. But I want to quickly show you the titles that were given to Jesus by Isaiah. Wonderful. The birth of Christ, the opportunity to know that we were going to have salvation, was wonderful. Counselor. Jesus was a counselor, and even now begs us to come to him and talk to him. When you've got a problem, when you're lonely, when you don't know where to go, he wants to hear from you, and he wants to help you. Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God. It was also understood that Jesus was the mighty God, and that in order to understand what he was trying to do, you had to know that Jesus was God. In fact, when Jesus healed one man, and one man approached Jesus, he said, God, what should we do? And Jesus said, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, and that is God. If you're going to recognize me as good, you must recognize me as God. Wonderful Counselor, the mighty God, the everlasting Father. Jesus said, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am the first and the last, that there was no beginning and no ending. And then finally, the understanding that he was the Prince of Peace. Jesus said, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. The greatest gift that Jesus can give us is peace. As this Christmas comes, may God grant you that peace.